What is up, guys, and welcome to the Missonians. This is another episode of Thoughts from RJ the Beast. And you know how it goes when I get on here. We got to do some things sometimes just to let you guys know we do think about other things other than just having fun and doing those videos like that. And today we're going to talk about the essence of time and why time is important. And I think a lot of times people forget that time is one thing that nobody can really get back. Once time is gone, it's just gone. You can't stop and rewind and get that time back. So every minute of your life has got to count. Every minute of your life has got to mean something. It's got to be meaningful to you, to your family, and to everybody around you. So that's why me and Kid, we try to live our lives, with respect and dignity, and we try to show everybody that we care about them, that we're around, just so they know, because you never know when that time is going to be over for you. You never know, what when it's going to be the last moment or the last time you can say I love you to somebody, the last moment or last time you can give somebody a hug, and things like that. So you got to respect the time that you have, because the one thing we cannot control in our lives is time. And I don't know about you guys out there who are watching this, but I'll tell you right now, it feels like ever since it hit 2021, time has just kind of went by so fast. We're already going to the end of February. We're about to go into March. Before you know it, it'll be June, halfway through the year, and we'll be looking at 2022. And we've all been through so much. The world has been through so much, the end of 2020 and into 2021, that a lot of times we forget that all that time is gone. All that time has passed. You know what I mean? I remember when Kid was just a little guy running around and I'm picking him up and rocking him in a chair, and he's 11 years old now. And I remember,
sometimes you forget the things you should remember.
You do. You forget the things that should be important to you. You forget the things you should remember. You forget that, as time's going on, we become sometimes self-centered or um, reluctant to realize that this time is going away. So every day you get up, you got to thank God that you woke up. Every day that you have to spend with people you care about, you have to say thank you so much for giving me this time. Every day that you have an ability to take another breath, get up and go to work, be supportive to your family, be a mother, be a father, be a best friend, be a husband, be a wife. Be thankful for what you got, because believe me, no matter what you're going through, it can always get worse. It can always be harder. So you guys got to remember that with time comes issues. Nothing is ever going to be easy. Nothing will ever be easy, but it doesn't mean that you don't value your time still. It doesn't mean you don't value the ones you have. Like I said before, when me and Kid decided to do this YouTube, it was so we can get closer. So we can spend some more time together, so we can have opportunities to do things like this, and maybe just maybe reach somebody out there that needs to hear that they're important. Reach somebody out there that needs to laugh. Reach somebody out there that needs to get a smile. Go ahead.
Everybody in the world is meaningful.
Yeah,
you have to live your life to the fullest.
You have to. And the thing about that is when I say live your life to the fullest, when Kid's saying that, he's saying it through the eyes of an 11-year-old child. And I know we don't look at each other like that, but 11-year-old child saying live your life meaningful. And when someone says live your life meaningful, that means make sure that everything you do is an opportunity for you to look back and say, I created something special for somebody else, or I made somebody smile, or I made somebody laugh. Even if somebody cries, sometimes tears aren't always hurtful. Tears aren't always because someone's sad. A lot of times tears can be happiness. Tears can be because you miss somebody that you get to see again. Tears could be, many things. But a lot of times, we got to realize that our happiness comes from our surroundings and who we choose to put ourselves around. So we need to make sure that who we're surrounding ourselves with is important. It's who we're surrounding ourselves with are dedicated to us, just like we're dedicated to them. Because if you spend too much time on the wrong kind of people, you tend to lose sight of who really cares about you. And Kid knows this just because he's heard me talk before and he's heard me talk about things like this before. But this even goes into relationships. You know what I mean? If you continue to waste your time on people that don't really care about you, continue to waste your time on people that are hurting you, continue to waste your time on people that don't show you love like you need to be shown, then you're just giving people an opportunity to say you're not worth them. You're not worth being around.
If you just waste your time with people saying they're not good enough, and you just keep apologizing, and you keep trying to get them up, and they just keep talking you down.
Yep. And just like Kid knows, we constantly in our lives are trying to build these stairways, right? Trying to build these stairways up to goals, and whether it be relationship goals, whether it be career goals, whether it be friendship goals, YouTube goals, or continue to build these steps, right? Every time you allow yourself to waste time on something that is not giving you 100%, it's almost like you're climbing this ladder, right? And you get to this point where you knock that step off. Well, guess what? You're wasting more time because you have to stand there and rebuild that platform to step on to move higher. So we cannot move forward if we keep knocking ourselves down.
But if you knock yourself back, don't give up. Never give up. If you feel down, never give up. You always have a meaning of your life. If you feel like nobody loves you, think about us. We love you.
And we will show everybody love. And that's why when we get on this channel, this is not a get rich quick thing for us. This is not, oh my God, I want to have the most followers. It's not about that. It's about making somebody smile. It's about us being able to spend time together. It's about everybody looking at the video saying, I can relate to that. I can see that. You know what I mean? Yes, we do have the same problems as any other family. We don't always see eye to eye, okay? Me as a parent and Kid as my son. But guess what? The love is there. We know we love each other, right? And we do everything possible every single day to make sure that's seen.
Like, don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened.
Exactly. A lot of times you got to remember the time you have with people in this life. It's got to be valued. And when we look back on things that may not be there at this point in time, remember all the great things in the time you had. Remember all the good things in the time you had. Don't focus on the negativity. Don't focus on all the bad. Focus on the good. Because I'm telling you, there's always a brighter sunshine to the gloomy days, because clouds will eventually part and the sun will come through. And what's crazy is that we need to stop sitting back in our houses, in our homes, in our minds, in our emotions, saying, I can't, or I won't, or I'm hurt, or I can't make it through this, or I can't get through this.
You can do anything you put your mind to.
Anything you put your mind to. And guess what? Roadblocks are going to be there. Walls are going to be built in front of you. You know, speed bumps will be put in your way. And we have created a culture within our home that no matter what comes in front of you, you spend the time getting over them. You spend the time going through them. You spend the time together to find a way around obstacles. And that's the way life needs to work.
Here is a good example. Do you see how big my dad is right now? He worked for this. He never gave up. And even if he doesn't feel good, even if he's tired, he'll still get to the gym every night and work for what he wants.
And you know why? Because, and Kid knows this. This is the reason why I push so hard as a parent, is you cannot show weakness to yourself. You cannot show weakness to the people around you. You have to get up. You have to fight. Nobody tells me go to the gym. Nobody tells me go to work. Nobody tells me to do this stuff. I get up and I go, and I go, and I go. And yes, I have a hard career. And I still will go because what I do inspires young people to be better young people than who they are.
My dad has inspired me to be the person I am today.
And this is why we look at time as being so valuable to everybody. Everybody. You know, when you're watching this video, think of a time in your life where you felt like you were going to give up. Think of a time in your life where you felt like it was too much. Think of a time in your life when you felt like you didn't have enough to keep pushing forward. And remember that you have got to where you are today. You have pushed yourself through all of this stuff. You've managed to get out of all these obstacles and issues and things that tried to stop you. So you've done it before and you will do it again. Smile for us, laugh for us. Just make sure someone out there loves you. We love all of our viewers. We love everybody that comments on our stuff. We will be there. We will do what we can to make you smile. But you guys remember, time is important. You look at your time every day and don't focus on the time that's passing. Focus on the moment you're in. And with that note, thank you guys for watching this episode of the Missonians and Thoughts from RJ the Beast. I will be back on here. We will be talking about other things. I'm glad that Kid got to join me today for one of these sessions. I'll tell you guys right now, words that you use can influence so many people. Words that you say to somebody one day may change their lives. So remember, no matter what, who you meet, who you walk by, who you talk to, you inspire, you stay dedicated, and you stay clear to the main goal of utilizing every moment in your life as a positive moment.
And before we get off here, anybody watching this, even if it's not live, just give us a smile right now.
Smile, leave us a comment, tell us what you think. Look, I'm telling you right now, motivation can be given to anybody around you. You don't have to know that someone is inspired by you. You don't have to know that your words are helping somebody. But I promise you, you have met and will meet more people in your life that maybe one or two words you've said to them has saved their life. More than one word you've said to them has brought them out of some kind of trauma or some kind of gloomy situation. So promise me right now that you guys will do that. You guys will step up. You guys will start being nice, dedicated to people, speak words of kindness to people, because it will help somebody out there. I promise you that. And with that being said, it's RJ the Beast.
DJ the Kid.
And you know that we will be back on here again. But you remember what's important. It's time. And right now it's time for us to get off here. So we appreciate you guys watching, and we will see you next time. Thank you so much. Smile. Have a good day.
Peace.